It's your boy Crypto Blood, and welcome to another Kicking It session. Today I've got Q DeFi Rating, and that's QDeFiRating.com. We're going to take a look at this platform. It is a very powerful dashboard, if you want to call it, for DeFi, for you to track your DeFi positions all across blockchains. Okay, so we're going to talk to both the founder, co-founder, and biz dev tonight, guys. So make sure you tune in because this is a special project, and I think they've got something very special for you to explore and utilize for yourselves. So let's go ahead and get the co-founder in here, Anton. How are you, Anton?
Hi, Crypto Blood. Thank you for having me. Really awesome. Today is a nice day, and really happy to be here.
I like that blazer, man. That's pretty sharp. It's almost matching your website. I don't know if you did that on purpose or not, but yes, thank you for having me, thank you for coming on and allowing me to interview you guys. So I'm gonna bring in your biz dev guy, but tell us a little bit about yourself first. How you came up with Q DeFi Rating? Why? What does Q even mean? Help me understand that part of it.
So we started this company in 2015, August 28th, 2015, and we started as engineering company. We started to work in blockchain world, and one of our co-founders Australian, another founder is Japanese. So you can see this is our website. It's who we are. It's a company called Platinum. A bunch of great engineers, and working since 2015. Like, we worked for many enterprises, consult them about how to integrate blockchain in their businesses. So you can see like, energy company, airline company, game industry, anime, K-pop. I think K-pop quite popular in Korea. So
Yeah,
we used to consult many guys, and you can see our stacks, which we are code, which we use in our work. But even for working for someone, we always still have to have our very own product. And we decided to we want to help people. We want to contribute to society, to blockchain society, DeFi society. And we think it's the most painful currently in DeFi. It's a to know your profit, to know your losses. It's a bit tricky. There are, of course, some applications which are trying to solve it, but we would like to create one dashboard which can show to average guy everything he should know, how much he made, how much he lost, and make it in a very simple way. So
no, yeah, that's exactly why I'm so excited about it, because it's like, man, this is a tool that many of us have been waiting for. Like you said, there have been various platforms that try to do that, to try to help you know what the impermanent loss might be for a position that you're in, but just a comprehensive platform. And is this platform free?
yeah, it's free. In future, we want to monetize it, but for average guy, it will be always for free. Yeah, maybe you should look at some advertisement, but why not? We will show you good projects. Maybe you will be interested in.
Yeah, that makes sense. So I want to bring in Vlad, who is your biz dev guy. Vlad, welcome to the show. Thanks for coming in. Tell us a little bit about yourself and how you joined the Q DeFi Rating platform.
Hello, guys. Nice to see you. So we've been working with Anton from the start of the company, and actually, I was very pleased to be invited in QDeFi Rating because it's absolutely, I suppose, green project within the great effort for every investor. So and the problem we are solving is just common for average investor or just huge whales, but everyone is looking for some answers like, what can I do with my follower? Is it profitable? How can I make my strategy to make more profits, or even not lose everything in a moment?
Right.
So because there is a bunch of information here, And you asked about Q. I suppose Q is for quality.
Oh, okay. All right. I like that.
Yeah, we have different projects, and they are all gathered with ladder Q. So it's our main ladder within the right.
It's like your
Like red
brand, your
line.
global branding, right?
Yeah,
Of the
yeah, yeah,
whole.
yeah.
Gotcha,
It,
gotcha. That's
yeah.
pretty neat. That's pretty neat. So,
So if you hear, for example, QDAO or QDefi or QDefi rating, you will know that it's just our company or our guys who are looking for something new in in the industry. That's
excellent. I'll
yeah.
make sure I definitely keep an eye out on that going forward. So I want to ask you guys about, you know, what makes you different than some of your competitors, like, you know, services that offer something similar to this. What edge or service or featured set do you guys offer that maybe some of your competitors don't? I would love to hear more about that. I think, you know, we would definitely want to hear your take on that, because that's what's going to differentiate you guys from the competitors in the marketplace.
Thank you. Thank you. Great question. I'm a big fan of different tools like Zerion or Zapper or Deba.
Zapper, yes, yes.
They're
I've used that.
great guys, awesome
Mm-hmm.
guys. And, I'm really big fan of them. But I could not see how much I made profit by investment in
No, you
some.
can't.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's really nice interface, super awesome, like beautiful, like a sweet design. But I want to know precisely how much I made or how much I lost by being a liquidity provider. For example, I provide the liquidity in a pool on Uniswap. So I want to know how much I made from fees and how much I lost with increment losses. I could not like check my APY on Zapper, but interface is awesome and like I do love everything on Zapper. So also about Zero. Zero giving you much more information, detailed information about your profitability, but probably interface could be a bit improved.
Mm-hmm.
And for example, I would like to know more details about particular coin, and I want to have on one dashboard all necessary links as additional information about this coin. So I want to go to, for example, Dune Analytics to check what is the statistic about this project. I want to go to Nansen. So we decided to create a dashboard and connect to this dashboard everything you need to know a lot of information about particular coin. So we respect current guys, but we want to connect them even to our platform. And in case some of our customers prefer to use more Zero Zapper, we'll forward them to Zero Zapper, but using our dashboard. So we do respect them. And yeah, you love Zero Zapper, okay, go to Zero Zapper and check your portfolio using them. But we will be a dashboard with a lot of buttons, a lot of cross links to different applications. So no need to push your customers to eat your product. If he will take what he loves and then use also simultaneously other products.
Excellent. So I see with your site, this is another neat part that I really liked about QDefi was the fact that there were individual landing pages for each project. Vlad, you want to tell us a little bit about that and how that is helpful for an individual like myself who's really heavy into DeFi?
Yeah. So actually, when we created this site, we thought about to show something, to show every project or every pool a little bit deeper than others do, and we've created for each project, as you said, the landing page. And one of the, I suppose, interesting features is just usual rating. So you can see the rating, which can be merged within the experts, within the, if you go deeper within the projects, we can see not only the usual stuff like total value locked or governance price token or just market cap. If we go deeper, we can see a lot of stuff, and my favorite stuff is rating, because we can see the different of course, we can influence the rating. Every user can influence the rating, and you can see the automated rating, the crowd rating, and the rating from experts. And I suppose that's bring value for every investor because you can see how different measurements influence the project. So, for example, for Compound, we see that it's a huge project. It has its own pitfalls. For example, if we see on the automated rating, that's why you can always see that there is no ideal project, because even Compound can be hacked. Even I don't know, Maker can lose everything because something wrong goes within the economic model and so on. And we give the opportunity to share the opinion on each project. It works like for Chan. So actually, I don't see any, how would say, aggregators which can provide some just simple feature, but it's valuable for a common user. He can discuss everything about the project or just leave an opinion in case he thinks that his rating effort is not enough. That's
Right.
why I suppose if we just make a little step just deeper for a project or a pool, it brings more value than just we put in creating this stuff. So I suppose it's my favorite stuff actually, because we are using different formulas for creating the automated rating, and we're hoping that crowd will be support us and give their marks as well. And each project can influence this rating as well, because they can bring
Nice.
their community and somehow show their power in compare with other projects, of course,
Nice. And
because everyone needs live projects, you know.
We started to discover other blockchains. So we already connected Ethereum and Binance Smart Chain. Soon we will add more projects from Heko, Hobeka Chain, Avalanche, Solana, and we already started to track some projects on Polkadot and Kusama, but it's a bit difficult because parachains are not yet launched. So, but when Polkadot and Kusama will be launched, we will add, of course, the blockchains, the protocols projects to our website.
Excellent, excellent. Tell us about this one section I saw on your site called DeFi Pulse. DeFi Pulse. Kind of explain this section. I thought this was neat as well.
I can add a couple of words.
Sure.
Like my DeFi Pulse, DeFiPulse.com. DeFiPulse.com, they're not showing you absolutely truth. If they love the project, they will add this project to their rating, and you can see total value locked and all statistics. But for example, DeFi Pulse, they have their own exchange aggregator, competitor of 1inch, and that's why you will never see 1inch on DeFi Pulse. Because obviously they don't want to promote 1inch because they have their own aggregator. So we try to be independent and bring any project with any local liquidity to one dashboard and separate by blockchain. So we just trying to make a fair, independent, unbiased rating.
And what constitutes and makes up this rating here on the right hand side? I see the various ratings for each of these platforms. How do you guys come? I mean, we're not trying to get your secret sauce here, but kind of explain how you come to those ratings. I see Uniswap has a very great rating of 4.4. Is that out of 5?
Yeah. So let me explain. There are two kinds of data: on-chain data and off-chain data. It's easy to fake off-chain data. You can easily fake how many Twitter subscribers have your project. Right? You can easily just buy subscribers.
Right.
You can buy Telegram participants, Telegram users, and you can do whatever you want. You can fake off-chain data. But to fake on-chain data, it's quite expensive and
Yes.
it's more difficult. Yes, of course, you can do an airdrop to a lot of customers, and people who are checking your coins, they will see, wow, your customer base, like holders base, are growing. But we are diving deeper, and we are analyzing a lot of on-chain data, and on-chain data, it's real truth. It's only one actual truth which could be found about the project. Uh, so we are operating based on on-chain data plus off-chain data, and we're trying to be quite like fair, and we also welcome any other community members, for example, Uniswap community member, to come to our website and to vote and give his or her humble opinion about favorite project. So we're trying to combine together machine rating, like a rating from computer, independent rating based on on-chain off-chain data. Plus, we are trying to combine a human rating. So humans also have some opinion.
Excellent. That makes perfectly good sense. I like that. So, we talked about kind of price earlier. You're able explain to me how many accounts you're able to add for free, because I think this is another neat feature that you guys provide.
Monetization is our main priority because so far we are doing this website for free, and we started to do this website mostly for our own internal use. We're aggregating a lot of data. Some data we're taken from Degraph, but Degraph, they're not very good. For example, in Binance Smart Chain, they always are behind from current block, and we've been pushed to launch our own nodes for some blockchain. So we're getting a lot of data. And I also want to say big thanks to guys from Zerion, because they share the SDK, and we also take a lot of data from Zerion. So we take a lot of data from whole internet, and we put this data in a proper cells. And it's one of the ways of monetization, to sell our data through API. But regarding talking about traders, there are two kind of traders, like retail, and guys who have up to maybe 50 grand in their pocket, and the guys who have really a lot of money. And the more money you have, the more you should worry how not to lose. And honestly, by being a liquidity provider, in 70-80% of cases, you will lose money, then you gain money. And most of people didn't realize this. They're really trying to hunt and for new farm pool and find some shit coin, blah blah. But analyzing like big amount of wallets, most of them are losing money during farming. So, and if you have 50 grand, of course, you're very worried how not to lose your money, how to multiply your money. And you would like to know precisely which pools are profitable right now. And it's who will pay us a lot of money, because we are giving them valuable information. Why not pay for this? So big rich guys, in order to track all the investment, should pay us quite significant money to buy subscription or to have our coins in their wallet in order to give all information. And it's also important, if you are quite active in DeFi, if you're a degen, you usually put your money into different pools, in hundreds of different farms. And it's so difficult to track all of your investment. And unfortunately, Zero and Zapper didn't always track all your investment. We do. We have a feedback form in case we still not track this farm. Let us know, we'll add them. So our main goal to help you to find all your seeds that you put on different fields.
Nice. So what's the ultimate goal? What's the long-term plan with this project, Q DeFi rating? Where do you guys see this going? What features are you looking to release in the coming quarter or two? Kind of give us some insight into that.
Yeah, I suppose I can answer this question. So our main priority right now is, so if you, The first thing I wanted to share that we divided our product in two main fields. And the first field is rating itself, as we've mentioned. So here our main goal is to collect all the projects, all pools, and make it automatically and manually as well. And so our goal here is to collect all the projects and make the biggest base in the sphere here. And the second part of our QDeFi rating, of course, it's my portfolio and portfolio management system. And I suppose for the investors, it's the most tasty part. And here is a lot of stuff to do. So we are planning to connect all the main chains, as Anton said. And our main goal there is to collect all the seeds, as previously mentioned. So we want to show all investors, all the projects, all the pools in all the wallets they have in one cozy place, and of course make the ability to manipulate your finances, of course. So you should manage all your stuff from one place, because usually for an ordinary investor you need to go, for example, for dozens, even for hundreds of projects, and looking for your assets there, and then somehow to transfer them in other chains, in other wallets, in other projects and other pools, in other farming possibilities. So we want to create the system in its final way when you can just go through one project, take money there and put them in other projects which you think that it's more profitable, and even take a loan from the dashboard, or for example provide a loan. And I see that there are many features to come, of course, but we are pointing on some interesting stuff, like, for example, exchange your LP tokens from different chains in one interface. For example, nobody for now is doing like that, and I suppose it will bring us more value as well. And another part of the portfolio management, of course, the management of your NFTs and other stuff, because it's
that's going to be
just
great.
new trending booming section. And I suppose we will make some, as I said, exchange features like within the LP tokens and within the NFT tokens. So it's just a simple asset as other assets, and I suppose we will bring it to the table in some months.
Okay,
suppose.
excellent. I can't wait for the NFT feature for sure. Anton, did you want to add anything else that you guys are currently working on that you may want to give the audience a sneak peek about?
I see big potential in Solana ecosystem, and we start to hire more developers in Rust who can code in Rust. So I guess we'll add more Solana projects and farms and so on. So big respect to the guys who created Solana. Also, I feel really big potential in a Polkadot, but with all these delays in a Polkadot ecosystem, I think probably Solana now could be the king of among all blockchains, cheap, fast, like reliable, blah blah. And I also see big potential in some Ethereum parachains, or like Ethereum forks, or L2 solutions like Matic, Polygon, or Avalanche. Avalanche are really also very smart guys. They're trying to create a lot of how they call it. It's not a parachains. It's a sharding chain, like a lot of parachains with like a lot of chains using sharding. So all these chains will add to our blockchain, and we hope the hype, like current defined crypto hype, we last enough to bring a lot of retail users to all these chains, because it's really what we need. We need mass adoption, and let's hope that government will continue to print money and more retail people will come
right.
to find some alternative financial system.
Yes, indeed. That we definitely need more money printing for this to for us to see the most benefit from all this DeFi and crypto and NFT stuff. So let's central banks keep printing money, right? Um, well, guys, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for tuning in. Any last words for you guys? Definitely go over to qdefirating.com, though, guys. I'm signing up. I'm gonna use it, and I'll give you some feedback as I use this platform. But the little that I did use, I really enjoyed it. But any last words, Anton and Vlad?
So I suppose you should go into my account section, and you find there a lot of interesting stuff there.
Mm-hmm.
It will be really discover for you. I just wanna just in my last word, I want just to show you one case. I like it very much because it shows what we are right now we are doing and how it can help you to manage your folio.
Sure, I'll wait for
So,
you.
for example, I just entered my testing wallet, and I just wanted to show you one pool. It's my favorite. I've just invested here, for example, $40 or something like this, and we see on different projects a lot of ROI percentage, and we don't understand this as well. And so, if we see that the pool ROI is 200%, and if I just hold this amount of money, I will get profit enough as well.
Mm-hmm.
But in pool, I get more profit, and right now it's more profitable. And for example, for just the most popular pool in Uniswap with Ethereum and USDT, and I will get more profit just holding it. And actually, not many projects would show you this data because they don't want to see you minuses here. They want you always to see the pluses here because they want mass adoption, they want more users, they want more investors, and they want to show you every time, they want to show you pluses and pluses. So I'm just wanted to say that remember the three king rules of Warren Buffett: do not lose money, and of course do not lose money. Yeah, so it's our, I suppose.
I hear that. That's a good way to end it. Appreciate Anton and Vlad for coming on from qdefirating.com. Check those guys out. Here's another kicking it session, guys. Make sure you leave your feedback on this platform in the comments below. I would love to hear it, and I'll do a follow-up video with this very soon. It's your boy Crypto Blood, and I'm out of here. Holla!